Testing. Hi everyone. So welcome back. Welcome back a bit later than I thought I was going to get back a bit quicker, but just one of those things. Things have a habit of happening to. Okay, yeah, I was just worried that we're not going live then. Yeah, and I just had a quick look at the end of that last game because I was sort of thinking about how I realised, sort of my reflection on it at the end there, and how satisfying it was. And I do look at, I don't know whether you're talking about me there, Unladen, or not, but yeah, I went full Stratego nerd at the end of that game there, talking about it and how those little nuances of the game itself affected things and how enjoyable they were. It's funny that Stratego can have that effect on me, but I mean, I like to sort of just immerse myself into it when I'm doing this anyway, when we're here doing it, and try and this has always been part of the reason why I do this, is because I know how much those games sort of just internally make me feel, when I play them and they're so exciting like that. And obviously when I saw other people doing it on YouTube, then you sort of get that from their games. So yeah, it's actually quite interesting just to see how involved I get when I sort of scan back quickly and see, my reactions and those key moments. I just had a quick look at those moments. So I thought to myself, oh, that moment when I got his Marshall, I couldn't remember being overly emotional about it, but it was a key moment, I just went back and watched it, and it was like I had to sacrifice the major to get it. So that was funny. But yeah, wow, Forvy, good to see you. I'm just going back to send this tweet out. I'll have it forgetting when I start going into the zone. So we're not finished when we're defeated. We're finished when we quit. That's what I'm going with on that one. So yeah, I mean, obviously, I hope that you guys appreciate the, how animated I get about it sometimes, and the, the feelings of the emotions, because sometimes, like I say, in hindsight, I think it's a bit, showing myself to be sort of so into Stratego, that it's only when I'm, like I say, in the zone here with you guys that I do immerse myself totally. Really, I guess I give it that gets that extra level. So yeah, but that was a great game, wasn't it? I mean, I will look to label this playlist up. Everyone that's sort of been on the channel or looked at the channel, there's a playlist section there. I'll just give a bit of a shameless plug. While we're doing that, actually probably quicker for me to just do it this way. You can go into the playlist bit of the channel, and there's all labelled up in here. So I think on this day's games, be 56, I'm going to reference that last game somehow, like, the ultimate smile from Lady Luck or something like that, where that Louis came in, amazing, really amazing. So okay, I'm going to get cracking now. I'd just like to give it a couple of minutes for everyone to kind of come in. And yeah, no, I don't think it's going to take any points from me. Gold mine I went up to, isn't it? So let's see. Yeah, okay. It's a bit worrying when it says that, even though it doesn't tend to do anything. So yeah, so that was a real one where that last game I really made it hard for myself. I'm gonna need to look out for, I mean, actually what I was thinking actually on that setup, I noticed something. I'm wondering if this captain, because you see on that last game that highlighted it for sure, is this captain might be better suited here, because essentially he's sort of a dead rubber down here anyway. He's there for late game. And then there was something else I moved around, wasn't there? Oh no, I did move that miner. Alright, okay, another silver Marshall here. Alright, so yeah, I mean, looks like a bit of a lotto. Let's go then up. I don't know if I'm going to have to redo that bit. Yeah, it looks like, I just think, yeah, maybe the only thing with that is obviously let me know, you guys, what you think. I mean, I think I did change this around a little bit, this captain here. I don't remember him being doubled up like that, or did I leave it like that? I wonder. Everything else I'm reasonably happy with. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Is that a good, wise thing to do? I mean, that last game just highlighted it. If they do come in Lotto in this side, I mean, obviously this side. What I was thinking as well, if this Colonel's better suited here. I know that I had him here once before on another setup, and people hated having a back row Colonel. But what I think is, if I have a Colonel here and then late game I get threatened down here with a big gun coming on this flank, I could, like, or a major comes down there late game. If this has been taken out, then this Colonel can be effective. But let me know what you think. But I mean, he's obviously effective here as well, if I can sort of get him in here. So alright, well, I'm not sure if I can sort of save that again. It might come up with this message. Oh no, okay, alright, so that little tweak is going to stay there, so this is alright. So let me know about that, guys. Good to see you there, 5 of you. So wish me luck. Another silver marshal. I mean, can't grumble about that. I'm not going to make my sort of set my palms sweat before we've even started, so that's always a good thing. But I've got to make sure I do play it right. Yeah, there's a fair amount of wins above. So I mean, he could be. I mean, mine's shocking. I think that it really helps me actually, my ratio and that there, because I think people will always underestimate me. Okay, yeah. Well, this is the thing, isn't it, with this setup? It's not a bombed-in flag, but I don't know. I sometimes think the bombs, are just better served in other places. I know it's a risk and that. I think the other thing is I want to do is I'm always keen to sort of be a bit unorthodox in my setups. I mean, obviously people that followed you guys, definitely Brian, remember, I was playing for a long time with this flag over here where this bomb is, and having the 3 bombs on it. And I didn't mind doing that, but it's, again, it was unorthodox, and I like to have a bit of a twist to my gameplay, I guess. Especially now I'm going up these levels, I think you've got to do things a little bit differently to stand a chance. I mean, I'm not sure what the platinum players and that would say about that, whether it makes any difference. I mean, I would probably say it doesn't make the blindest bit of difference where your bombs are, because the platinum players and that know how to go about getting them. So in that respect, it doesn't make any difference, I think. I mean, I guess going up against lower players, I'm taking the risk then, aren't I, really? But let's see. I mean, I've got 2 wins on the board here. I guess if I can defend well enough. I am a bit concerned. Someone said that this is vulnerable then, and I think that's possibly what they're talking about, is that, leaving everything down here without a Colonel. I mean, even, I suppose you see the other thing is, if I get a Marshal Blitzer coming down here, I am a bit vulnerable, aren't I? So I'm just worrying about it for nothing at this point. I mean, I think that's what you guys are saying. Too many captures on the weak side. Yeah, I was just looking at that. Yeah, on Leyden. I mean, I wonder, did I put one there? Maybe it should better serve there. Okay, is this on Leyden's here as well? At least one of the captains on the second, third, or on the left. Yeah, it's too weak. Oh, I see. And you think probably put something else, then you wouldn't want to put a Louis there if it's weak. Suppose. Oh, actually, I think I put the minor in the middle there, didn't I? That's it. I mean, it is weak. This, side over here, and all of this is. I'm sort of written it off in a sense. Which I know sort of seems, it seems a bit crazy, but I'm trying to sort of think about how I'm going to go about the game as it progresses, and I'm sort of thinking about just getting all this out here, using it up here, and just leaving that as a minefield. That's my logic to it. Let me sort of just see if I can resave it. I bet I'm going to get this message now on this one saying that I've saved too much. Let me change this one then. I'm sort of happier, I think, with this minefield area. This player's left their thing run down, the buffer run down. I wonder if we're going to get platinum players pleasing me set us to Bob and myself. Well, I mean, I think the platinum players as well, they can do anything really. I mean, they probably got setups they enjoy, but well, we're not not going to get one of these anomalies where it says I've lost and I've not done a single thing wrong. Bit worrying here. Oh, try and go back again. These are frustrating, aren't they, guys? I'm a bit concerned about reloading as well, because I wonder if that does it. I don't want to really do that. So if I'm going to reload, I should do it sooner rather than later. If it's started the game in the background and it's... What do you think, guys? What's the best thing to do on this situation? Let me know as well, one Laden, whether what I have done is just made it worse. So I put the Lewis in there, but I mean, you know, what should I put in there? I guess do you think the Colonel, this Colonel is better suited down there? Oh right. Did it give me anything there? No. Not sure. Alright, well it didn't take points off me, so that's alright. Okay, so let's start again. Silver Colonel, okay. Whoa, bit of a low amount of games though. I'm always a bit sort of concerned about this. More wins and losses as well. We might have a sort of rogue or sort of duplicate account. So yeah, let me know. Versus I just shuffle and do nothing. I only really attack versus platinums. It's safer as most bronze, silvers, lotto blitz. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I do find myself doing that when shuffles and his opponents in play. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, sometimes I think you are forced to shuffle. Like in that last game, I mean, it didn't work for me. I didn't do a great job of it. I mean, it's just like, you know, that Marshall in that spot getting exposed like that. I had to hope that it was going to take a while, you know, to pan out so that I could be effective. But it didn't seem to do much anyway. So let's see though. Let's see what's going to happen here. Wishing me luck, guys. I'm going to just press up with this scout here, try and get a fix on this outside area. Okay. So it's sort of a semi-interesting play on his part, because I would have thought he might have sort of took with something here, I guess. I mean, sort of tempted to go with my major. I mean, is he going to take that? The fact that I suppose, yeah, what I'll do is I'll just get a fix on that side there. I mean, then what I may do is put my general in and go in on that captain that way. Okay, so it is. It's not bombed in, so yeah. And I think then what I'll do is I'll try and sort of put the force in on it this way, and then that way, if he's got a colonel there, hopefully he's going to sort of get it scuppered with this general. But you see, this is where I worry a bit, because if he's got his marshal down here, I can end up trapped with both of the two, you see. Alright, well, I'm going to go for his captain there, and then if he's got his marshal behind. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm thinking it's more likely a colonel, so I'm going to go for it. Okay. Well, a bit of a risk, and he's saying that that's his marshal. It could be, you know. But I mean, that could be a colonel as well. I mean, should I take the risk on it? I mean, I think it's more likely to be a colonel, really. But I guess I... Let me think, what's the best way? Silver player, likely to have his marshal there. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to lose a mate. I'm going to go for it, actually. Oh, no. Oh, dear, well. Well, I'm going to lotto with this. Oh, no. How bad luck is that, guys? Oh, no. I think I got a bit ahead of myself there, haven't I? You know, it's a shame. So the challenge is on now to recover. Oh dear. I mean, you know, it's not a major issue because I've done it before. But it's, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a pain to say the least. Just, you know, it just makes the game a little bit more. So I mean, based on that, his general could be there then. So let me push up here. I mean, now it is down to me to get that general back from him. I mean, as I say, based on what he's done there, and we know that one's a bomb. I mean, do I need to test that really at this point? I don't think so. Alright, so I mean, yeah, let's maybe press with my colonel then up this middle area. We know where his marshal is, so I mean, yeah, he's just going to do that, I would imagine. Let's see. We're gonna get a look at how he's sort of going about things. I mean, it's probably, I mean, it may just be a scout really. I'm not having much luck so far. Oh, right, so it's a Louis. Not having much luck with my guesses. I mean, that, I guess, potentially is general. But no, I mean, I think the way he's done things so far, yeah, he's just sort of coming in to test. So I think, yeah, we are looking at probably the general there. I mean, obviously there's a potential for me to lure him onto the spy. I mean, that one there coming in, he's probably, yeah, because I mean, the thing I need to be aware of is that he's probably going to look to do exchanges. To try and whittle things down that way. Alright, so I mean, what I may do is get a fix in here. Obviously once I know his general as well. Right, yeah, so he's using his captain effectively there though. Okay. Alright, well, I suppose, yeah, this could be a colonel then. I might just sort of press up with this captain up here just to sort of get him wondering. And now, yeah, he looks as though he's coming right down here with his marshal. If possibly a captain there, or lower. So this is his captain that he's sort of using as cover on that there. I need to realistically get a colonel somehow from him. That's looking like a colonel. I mean, I guess I could, yeah, see, this is probably part of the problem with this setup, is that I can't move things as quick as I'd like. I mean, yeah, now he's looking to come over for exchanges here. So let me just see. I mean, if I can drag him into lottoing, might come in handy. I mean, his scout wise, so I mean, we know that that's his marshal there. I mean, I think it's pretty kind of standard what he's doing, really. I could do with maybe sneaking a miner in up here. I mean, where he came from with that marshal, I can't. Oh no, it was on here, wasn't it? That's why I was thinking here's the general. So I mean, I got to play it careful because of I was just trying to think and commentate, guys, on this one, because I've got to recover here. So yeah, I've got to make sure that I can stop getting scouted unnecessarily. So that's what I'm sort of putting thought into at this point, is what pieces I mean, okay, what pieces I want to bring out to flush out his scouts, you know. If I can avoid doing it with my own scouts, you know. Right, so I mean, yeah, we know that that's that captain up here. So I might just, as I say, I don't really want to lose that scout, so I might just bring that back in here. I've sort of made a bit of an error. I'm going to bring this sergeant round. I mean, I've got a feeling, yeah, we've got a colonel there. Oh no, that's that captain. So yeah, I mean, he's playing a sort of waiting game, I guess. He's not taking too much risk. I wonder, will he come charging in on stuff? It'd be interesting to see if he does or not. Alright, so yeah, I mean, this is where I'm thinking, if I come in on that with a captain, but I could do with getting my marshal in here, you see. Because as I say, I think he's got his colonel in here now. So let me see if I can sort of force an error from him on a captain. I mean, if I sacrifice another major, I could, well, because the problem is getting that marshal round there now, you see. That's where it's a little bit difficult and tricky. So we know we've got a bomb there. I mean, likelihood of a bomb there. I suppose I could just start to bring a oh, okay, so we moved that out there. I should have actually perhaps gone for this then. Let's see here. Do I need to do it with the not necessarily. Oh, I see. So he's actually going to go all the way down there on that. It's interesting. I mean, is he really going to take that risk? I mean, no, yeah, that's what I was wondering there, if he's going to come back for that. So, alright, well, okay, so he's got something there that he wants to test on, but that's good. It's meant that, I mean, it's probably a sergeant. I mean, then that means it's potentially a bomb there then as well. I mean, I should try and be more productive down this side, I guess, with my... Okay, well that's alright. With my kernel, but as I say, I don't really want to get it revealed for no great reason, you know, off a scout and stuff. I might just take it easy. And I'm hoping that obviously I might be able to lure him back onto the spy up here, but he looks as though he's sort of protecting with that captain. Okay. And I mean, yeah, I've got to be careful that the spy does not get exposed to a scout here. Just make sure that that's protected. I mean, he knows that is a colonel, so I'm not sure. I think he knows it's a colonel. But I mean, if he doesn't know it's a colonel, he probably won't think it is now. I've got to be oh right, so he can't get in with a scout. I mean, he's not attacking, no. So I mean, I'm going to go again here with this sergeant and try and again lure him in, or to bring something else out. I mean, it looks as though he's got 3 bombs down here now then. I mean, this, as I say, is looking like the general got a colonel there. I mean, where the other colonel is, I'm not sure. You know, that's a Louis. Okay, so what was it I want to do here is to maybe try and sort of get the spy up a little bit, maybe a bit more. But got to be cautious in case there's a scout behind there. Oh no, I hope I haven't made an error there, left that exposed. I better be careful about that. I've only got one chance here. Alright, now he's potentially sort of coming in with this other colonel on here. I mean, let's, I should have protected. I didn't want to make too much of a scene of that. It's a captain. Alright, well, let's see. Let's protect this spy just for the time being now. Okay, now I mean that's going to be lower then. I guess I've got to bring this sergeant just back a little bit. I mean that's going to sort of come in on that. Alright, yeah, so now this is what I thought. Colonel there. See, he's going to go all the way down. I mean, if his general's there as well. I mean, I can't remember if he knows this is a major or not. I've got a feeling he knows because of the way what he's doing there. I mean, I suppose I should potentially go after that one. That's likely to be a major. So I guess I could try and sort of get a fix on what this is. But I've got a feeling, I mean, you know, quite a positive feeling that it's a colonel. I mean, this could be lower than a major. Oh wow, so that is his general there. Okay, well, at least that means I guess I can go in here then. Get this cat. Oh, it's a Louis, isn't it? I mean, this hasn't actually moved. So, but the one behind has. Those two, I believe, have. Let's see. I mean, is he going to take a risk here? Alright, so he's probably got another colonel there, hasn't he? So it's going to leave me a bit scuppered. I mean, this is potentially the spy then. And then, yeah, I need to work out how's the best way to be effective with my marshal, really. I mean, I might I mean, where I've got my marshal, it's a bit of a sort of predictable position in the mid game, really. I mean, we know, yeah, that his general's there, so I mean that. I guess he's a major or colonel. I mean, now we're looking at that being a colonel. I'm tempted to sort of go in, but obviously now we've got this general there. So, alright, well, let me. I mean, is that his other colonel, I wonder? Yeah, I mean, this is the problem now that I've got, is that he's potentially going to come in on this spy with a scout, you know. What I need to do is fake a spy, really, now. I mean, that's the colonel there. Because whichever one he decides to sort of scout, if I try and sort of bluff him with this marshal, he's just going to scout that instead. So I'm going to try and sort of fake here with this one as my marshal, I guess, is the best bet for me. Go in here, maybe get him to expose his spy, his yeah, maybe sort of flush out his spy here. I do have to be a little bit careful here, because my spy could end up exposed. So I just want to make sure that's protected first, because I can't remember if that's just come over or not. So let's see here. Ah, right, okay. So we've got a general and a colonel there. So I'm assuming that's another colonel there. So, right, well, I'm going to need to sort of fake again with a spy, and I just want to again cover my spy. So we know then that one's a colonel. So I mean, this must be what he's saying is a spy. So well, what's the best way in? I mean, what I might do is put a bit of a bluff on. See, now I'm tempted to bluff with the spy coming in here, because he may sort of just go back with his marshal to cover. It's a bit of a tangle. I mean, there's not much else I can do. I've got to do it the right way. Okay, so he's come down on that this time. So I think that may be a captain or something there anyway. I mean, I think he's got the other colonel there. Alright, well, I mean, I suppose the other thing is I'm just going to have to press on with this plan just to sort of establish if we've got 3 bombs here or not. Let's have a look. Alright, so it's a minor. So, I mean, I haven't tested on that one. So, I mean, I think we've got a captain here, probably. Got a colonel here. We've got his general there. So, I mean, going in necessarily here. It's not necessarily going to work. I mean, going in, I think he knows this is a major though, so what's he like to do? He's going to attack the captain, isn't he? Because I mean, or a major, it's actually probably likely to be a major. So what's the best thing here, guys? I wonder. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to be the best way here at this point. So alright, well, got to keep the thing moving just so that I can at least stand a chance. I mean, I guess if I come in with a marshal here, he's just going to attack there, isn't he? So just trying to think what's the best thing to go in at it with. Because if I go in with a colonel, he's probably going to just, I mean, he'll go with the colonel, wouldn't he? He'll attack with the colonel, I would have thought. Because he knows he just needs to find out where the marshal is, doesn't he? Yeah, it's a bit of an impasse here, really, to try and work out the best way in. I guess maybe I could just utilise the miner down the back end again. Try and do it that way, just make a bit of a plan. I mean, I think what he's done, because he's got the 2 majors on me, he's probably using those as his defence. We know he's got his general around that way. I mean, this is his marshal here that he's just, you know, he's keeping there. So I'm just trying to think what's the best way in here, really. Bit of a tricky one. I mean, I don't know if it's wise for me to start bringing my colonel up there. I mean, what I was just hoping to do is maybe sort of, he may well realise that this is just a minor coming in. This was a side of his marshal. So I mean, there's potential for the flag there. I guess, yeah, out of these 2, I mean, I've got a feeling they could be, right. So yeah, I mean, I would have been wise there to go with my colonel. So alright, well, at least we know we got one of his majors there. So, well, I'm still trying to decide what's the best way in here, because if I go in with my marshal, he's just probably going to test here with a potential major. If I go in with the major, is he going to attack it with the colonel? Or is he going to choose, he's going to attack with his major to establish whether it's the marshal or not. So perhaps I am best suited going in with a colonel. Yeah, I mean, I can't lose with the colonel, because at least, yeah, that is the sensible option. If he wants to sacrifice his major advantage, I can just pull back out. I think that's my best bet. If he's got a colonel here and a colonel here and he's got his major there, he's likely to attack with his major here. Alright, well, that's alright. So I mean, I see what he's doing there. He's potentially sort of looking to come in on that major, I guess. I mean, we know we've got a colonel here. Is this likely to be another colonel? The general's here. I mean, I guess I should do this in case it's a major. I mean, he's just attacked there with a captain. Oh, he went down though. I mean, I guess the problem is... Oh, right, yeah, so I mean... Yeah, let's play it easy. I mean, I made a hasty mistake a minute ago. I mean, he's probably looking to do an exchange there then. That's the best way here. I mean, I guess, yeah, I can still stick to this plan and pull back there. But it's things like that I'm going to need to force to happen, unfortunately. Which makes for a bit of a kind of, you know, for you guys, a little bit of a frustrating situation. I mean, yeah, he's looking to sort of come down there. Essentially, alright, so yeah. Alright, so, I mean, what I do need to do, I mean, he's probably going to look to come in and exchange now. I mean, now he knows. Yeah, so now he knows that that's a major there, and I mean, there's not much I can do, you know. I've got to take that one, but I mean, I did at least gain a little bit out of that process. So alright, so we go again. So I mean, I'm up 2 captains on him, and I'm also up 2 Louis. So the situation is, alright, so we do know a major's over there as well, actually. So alright, so actually I just want to sort of protect. Alright, and I need to remember now. Alright, so that's potentially another colonel there. And then, yeah, we know his general's this side. So, alright, I mean, I'm tempted to sort of come up. With my spy up here now. Because, what he may do is look to sort of, I've got to be a bit cautious about how I go about this here now, because alright, so we know that that's a major there. I mean, he doesn't know where my marshal is still at this point, so you know, he may think that that's it there. I mean, the fact that he's got scouts still in play is what concerns me a little bit, because you know, if he starts getting suspicious here, so he is now looking to press on that. So, but I mean, he still doesn't know whether it's the marshal or not. Now his other colonel, I would imagine, is here. I've got to be careful I haven't lost track. His general's still tucked there. Oh, that's his other colonel there, isn't it? Oh no, that's the one that's come out. So I do need to find his other colonel. I'm a bit concerned about the situation with my spy now as well. Because he may start getting suspicious of that. And how I'm going to go about things here. It's going to be a very, very tense to get anywhere with this. I've got to make sure that I do make use of my advantages. Alright, well that's handy. I might have got him on a 2 square rule here for that major. Alright, no, actually I think he's managed to sort of do that there. So alright, well let me see here if I can, you know, convince him that it's not the spy there. Oh wowzer, so he's letting me go for that major there. Excellent. So well, what I better do is obviously make sure he can't do me on a 2 square rule. And he doesn't still know what this sergeant is, so I can still plonk that back in there really if I wanted. So that's good. I mean, now I can sort of just bring my colonel back to safety. I mean, he may be lured in on that. Alright, so we do know that let me think now. I mean, he's got the other major. I don't know where he's generally sorry, we do know where the general is, but the other colonel is the one that concerns me a little bit. Okay, so he's now just going that way. Alright, well, I mean, that could be his other colonel then, isn't it, that he's coming in for with just to do an exchange there. But I mean, he's still going to be up one. Still going to be up one major. Yeah, it looks as though that's what he's doing there. So that's a shame. That's what he's after. I should have, I guess, gone for that. I mean, that's looking to be the colonel, I suppose. I don't think I've made that bad a mistake. So, well, let's just see what he does here. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh, I didn't think that was going. I should have tested that with this scout here. What a disaster that is. Well, well, well. So, okay, well, I mean, I guess this is going to get exposed now anyway, so let's at least sort of go down here and see what I can achieve, maybe behind this bomb. I mean, I'm going to have to do the exchanges this time now. And maybe get a lotto from him. I mean, I may be able to sort of. Alright, so he's just going to go after that there like that. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame, obviously. Because I mean, he's still got his general, hasn't he? So, alright, well, let's see what he's got here. Oh, another bomb there. So, I just got to protect. I mean, this is the one that's now looking like the spy. So, I mean, I wonder if we got 3 bombs there. I'm going to need to sort of protect and cover. Yeah, he's going to go potentially that way, isn't he? So, I mean, I might lose the Louis. No, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, I am up the Louis as well. It's a shame. So now I just got to keep an eye on the general now. Anything, the other bits that have moved in here. I mean, this is the one that's the general. So, I mean, I can sort of lead him a bit of a merry dance. I'll try and establish where his colonel is, so I can get that exchange done, and then it's going to be a bit of a case of going on the run. Yeah, I mean, now he's probably going to look to come round with that general. So I mean, what I need to do realistically is just to lead it a bit of a dance there. I mean, I can make use of this scout here. See if we got 3 bombs. Yeah, okay. So alright, so yeah, he's going to come after that colonel, so I need to sort of keep that away. I'm going to need to use my majors when I can. I mean, this is the thing, he's got the colonel as well, so it's not going to be easy, because he doesn't look as though he wants to do the exchange now. And that would sort of help me a little bit, I guess, because then it makes life easier for me with the other pieces. So I mean, we know we got the 3. There's the general there. So I mean, I'm going to have to sort of put it in his hands to a degree. I mean, if he lets me in on the other side, I mean, I'm going to have to go round with the major around that way. But even then, it's a little bit of a risk, because he's going to try and bring the colonel round, I guess. So it's a little bit frustrating for me. It may end up as a bit of an impasse, unless, because I don't want to end up moving again these pieces. I mean, I guess I can. The difficulty is getting a miner in here now. I've got to be careful on my buffer. This is going to be a tricky one. I don't know if he knows what that is. Because the moment I start moving stuff, he's got the potential to go in on it, you know. So I'm thinking, what's the best way? I mean, I don't want to start alerting him to other moving pieces either. And I suppose I should try and get a mine around there. Or let him make a move. I mean, if he does know what that is, it's a bit of a shame. What's the best way here? I suppose the first thing I do need to maybe move is the major. And sort of just see how he wants to do it. I mean, he's going to go in with his majors down here. I guess all I can do is try and keep these 2 pieces pretty close together. I mean, he's still got 2 other scouts as well. It is annoying though that he's got that general over there. I mean, it's going to be very, very. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to have the colonel covering up the middle. I mean, is it worth me trying to get a miner in here? I wonder. I mean, that was the side where his marshal was. That's probably a miner, so let's get that. That's a bit of free material. I mean, that's probably his major there, one of them. He doesn't seem. Okay, so yeah, let's. I guess get a fix on that. And I'm still going to be a bit scuppered here. I mean, this minor, I guess, is the best bet to go for if I am going to do it. Let's see if I can encourage him to think that that's a moving piece there, but it doesn't look as though he's got a lotto on it. But I really need to get a fix on where his kernel is, because that's what's gonna give me problems. I mean, he could come round. How many minors has he got? He could come round through here knowing perfectly well that my kernel's this side. So I do need to be careful about that. I mean, that could be his kernel there. I mean, I'm up 2 captains on him. It could be a minor. Probably his major. So let's see. I mean, it could be. If he goes down, then I'm inclined to think it's a minor. Okay, so now then I'm thinking that it's his kernel. So at least there then I can look to get that off the board. So okay, so yeah, we're going to have to sort of whittle him down to end game and hope for a mistake. So we know kernel, so I'm assuming now then we got his other one, his other major there. We know we got 1 this side, so this is where it's going to get tricky, and I've got to rely then on mistakes for him end game. Now, yeah, I mean, he's looking to come in down there. So I just want to check that I can sort of protect here. If he comes in there, I can then go there. I guess there's still a potential for an error. Yeah, let's sort of do it this way. Get that off the board, and then yeah, now then, I mean, I need to just sort of get this captain into play down here. Yeah, I mean, what I can even do, get this minor up, so that then what that will do is allow that Louis out. If he comes in with a minor down there, I could potentially take the Louis, take the minor, because I've got to be careful. I've got enough minors to sort of do stuff with. I mean, it could be bombed in down there, so I don't want to sort of lose my minors, I guess. Alright, well, let's sort of attack this position here. Let's see, so he's going to do it that way. Alright, well, let's sort of see what's going to happen. I mean, if he attacks there, okay, so it's just a sergeant there. So, okay, well, I mean, we know that that one is the major. Okay, so he's attacking it there. So that's alright. So, I don't need to worry too much. I mean, if he's going to come down, I suppose I should get that. I could get that sergeant off the board. I mean, he's got that. I'm just thinking if I should move. You know, I can move the captain up so that I can sort of be effective with it there. Don't know whether moving this minor is the right thing necessarily. I mean, he's got 3 other minors. I might just move the captain up there, sort of try and flush out his last captain. I mean, yeah, I suppose moving this captain might be an idea for me at some point. But yeah, I'm just sort of trying to step. Okay, so he could be coming in there with a minor up there. So perhaps this is the moment to mobilise this captain. Yeah, he's going to have that major there, isn't he? I mean, I've got to sort of do this really, because if it is a minor, but then I mean he's going to come along and potentially sort of trap stuff. So maybe just sort of go back this way for the time being. Just defend with this captain. So yeah, I mean that could only be otherwise a captain. So don't necessarily need to worry about that. Sort of come in on it. I mean, I guess it's a bit of a risk going for it without the captain. I should maybe, yeah, because if he comes around with that major on that Louis, at least I need to have this captain up there to press in. We know that that's just a sergeant, so I mean what I may do is just try and, oh I see, so now he's going that way. So yeah, I mean what I may do now then is start to maybe mobilise this captain. Down this way. And then that way if it's let's see, going to look to press down there. So let me think, what's the best way here? So let me just force him back again. I just need to be careful I don't end up with getting trapped here. Which is potentially what's going to happen now with that captain there. That's a bit of a worry. I guess I've got to try and get away. Yeah, it's a bit of an error there, I think, because now he's potentially got that oh no, that's handy then. He's not going for that captain. Okay, so that's handy. So that might be a captain there, yeah, so that's good. But yeah, now I've sort of still got this bit of a hairy situation down here. Because he could end up sort of pinning this Louis. Right, so no, I mean I can still sort of get away down here. I need to sort of retreat with that captain there. Okay, so let's see what he's going to do here. Suppose I've got to put threat there. Stop that miner there. Maybe even move this one over, just so I really have got the cover I need. So I mean we got the 2 bombs there. I need to sort of get out here. Yeah, so I was looking to sort of go down on this square here. I mean, it's handy in a way that he's done it this way. I mean, I've just got a bluff here because otherwise I've got no other choice, you know. Oh dear. Wowza. Well, That's a shame. I'm not going to be able to do anything there once the attack's there. So, because he was just going to go in anyway. That's a shame. Well, that is a bit of a concern, yeah. So, I mean, I've got to go this way then, I guess. Oh dear. I mean, he's just going to take that anyway. Oh dear. I didn't see that coming, guys. What a shame there. What do you think about that? Well, yeah, it's difficult to see any way around that, you know. Sorry about that one, guys. I could not seem to defend there. Let's have a look here what you guys are saying. Good to see 9 of you there. Obviously quite a lot there to go through. Yeah, I'll have to look at how I managed to let that in there. I can't believe that I didn't have enough defense up there. I mean, he managed to get the major down there to cause enough problems. Yeah, it was a tight one, wasn't it, guys? I mean, I'll have to sort of go and have a look at this. I've got a couple of things I need to do. And try and work out if there was a way that I could have got in there. I mean, I'm gutted there that I wasn't able to sort of stop him with that miner getting in there. I think you guys are talking about other games there. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you think was the key error there. I mean, obviously I took a massive risk, didn't I, with my general at the start, so it left me a bit sort of chasing the game, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I managed to do okay for a little while. But yeah, I mean, I'll definitely need to look at that one again and see if I could have done anything else. I mean, I thought, yeah, I really thought that I was going to be able to drag him in there into that late game deep water there. General Blitz is a valid shot. Good to see there, my friends at Gmail. But yeah, that was a game where you know, I definitely think there's some lessons to be learned in there. Yeah, elite players, I would imagine they don't, you know. That's what I was wondering, if we'll ever get a platinum player doing sort of full commentary and stuff. It'd be fascinating. I mean, I think you said you used to do it, didn't you, Unladen? Did you originally? So why do you think you don't now? Oh, wasn't there someone doing one on Twitch? I noticed on the forum at some point. Yeah, I mean, I think I could have won it if I'd have defended a little bit better on that miner. But you guys maybe will know more about whether we sort of knew I couldn't. I mean, really, I guess I should have maybe let him attack down there with his miner. People talking about how you can cheat on there. I don't think you can really cheat. I mean, if people are writing down setups and stuff like that, I mean, that's just taking things to extremes, really. There's not much you can really do about that, is it? I don't think everyone is going to be doing that. Remembering people setups and taking that. Yeah, I noticed NKF on his stream there. I noticed he's got it all written down and stuff. I was a bit surprised about that. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I always cling to an error, or somehow. Somehow a miracle will happen. I've had miracle games. Where are we? I think I've missed. It's your own fault for not changing. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing, isn't it? Just change your setup if you're worried. Yeah, I mean the other thing is about writing setups. I have said previously on streams that it doesn't really guarantee anything, because people can change their setups, can't they? So you're sort of taking a risk of doing that and charging in. Oh right, yeah, I guess maybe most players don't, I suppose, but oh right, okay, yeah, yeah, well that's the thing. I guess I just took a big gamble. You thought I was going to surrender off that general? Well, I mean, it's so early, wasn't it? It's just stupid. So does studios with commentary? FKOS does some, yeah, that's it. And Fairway, yeah, Ron Fetter, that's it. I did some streams, but I don't publish after. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I think I did. Yeah, one of them. I watched, I think, on Leyden a little bit. Was it over Christmas and stuff? I managed to tune in for a bit, but I had to go somewhere. Oh yeah, that's it. Max Roloffs was on Twitch. Yeah. Okay, well, I need to sort of digest that one. I mean, let me know again, guys, what you think was the main reason there. I mean, well, we know, don't we? Just that general disaster. I shouldn't beat myself too much up about that game. I mean, look, I dragged him into deep water, I went to hell and back to survive, so... Anyway, guys, let's have a break. I need to have a break, and I shall see you on the next one. I mean, still, let's say 2:30 AM GMT now, because 14 minutes to get things done is probably a bit unrealistic. Alright, so yeah, we recover 2-1. Can't win them all, yeah? Can't win them all. Thanks for joining and being here, guys. I appreciate it. Please give that one a thumbs up, just for the sheer audacity of me trying to drag it to the wire, and comment, anyone watches that, if there was any other mistakes after that general loss, and how I was trying to drag it into the end game, what I should have done. I mean, I let his major down there, so yeah, let me know if you see any sort of new, fine details in that game about things. But I mean, yeah, not much I can do about it, but it'd be nice to maybe sort of get a lesson learned out of it, I suppose. So alright, guys, you know me, I make a right fist of this, and don't want to ever give up. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Alright, see you at 2:30 AM GMT. Alright, see you soon, bye.